Majora's Mask is a well-known Zelda game to put you through so many different turnabouts. In this adventure, it includes more side quests than you can account for, and as some say, the journey is more important than the destination. And I have Drake here with me from Game Theory to help me present our most favorite, memorable side quests in The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.
In Ocarina of Time, you had to collect 100 gold Skulltulas in order to break the curse on the Skulltula family in Kakariko Village. In Majora's Mask, there's only 60 golden Skulltulas within 2 Skulltula houses, both housing 30 of them respectively. This by all means can be a challenging side quest if you aren't using a guide or walkthrough. These enemies are a lot more animated and will move around way more than they did in Ocarina of Time. They're also hidden really well, making you rely on your keen hearing and detective skills. The reward for collecting the golden Skulltula tokens are the Mask of Truth, the Giant's Wallet, and a piece of heart. Just remember to cash your rupees with that big wallet before you go back in time, or else you just flush down 500 rupees in the drain.
This side quest is more on the obscure side. It's neither both long or challenging, it's very unique. At midnight on the first night of the first day, you may find a strange, pale, dancing man in Termina Field. If you talk to him, listen to his story, play the Song of Healing, then he'll ask you to carry on his dancing techniques. By doing so, he gives you his face? Yeah, it's a mask.
Obtaining the Great Fairy Sword is one of the more challenging quests in this game. Getting the sword requires you to collect all 15 stray fairies from the Stone Tower Temple. Once you've done that, return to the Great Fairy Fountain in Ikana Canyon, and the Great Fairy will give you the Great Fairy Sword. It deals twice the damage of the Razor Sword and the Gilded Sword, and it's practically a giant, colorful Bigoron sword that runs on fairy power!
And here we go with the more obscurity. Basically, Romani has you recruited to face off against the aliens of outer space. I mean, it's the least you can do to help her since she really gives you Epona back. Just remember, if the aliens get too close, bye-bye cows and Romani. Unless you go back in time.
Let's be honest, real-world dog races are pretty boring. However, if you have hundreds of dollars, or in this case rupees, riding on your prized pooch, well, it's a lot more entertaining. At Romani Ranch, if you guess the winning dog, you'll be rewarded with a piece of heart. But what happens if you guess wrong? You put the dog up for adoption, never to rely on him again. Aww. Some of these dogs have the most hilarious quotes to bark, and if you wear the Mask of Truth when selecting a dog, you instantly discover who's going to win. Woohoo! Cheating.
After obtaining the Breeman mask, you can become a marching leader. This won't really do much. Pretty much all you do is make little chickens march, and they grow up. But it's super fun to watch these little chicks grow up so fast. And the best reward from this is the bunny hood. Really don't know how bunnies and chickens mix, but yay!
There's a lot that comes to gaining the Dongero mask, and an even longer challenge in getting the piece of heart from the frogs. However, the Dongero mask has a fun side story to it. It's your duty to reunite the frog choir, but that's easier said than done. First, you need to get the mask from the Goron by feeding him some rock meat, which, by the way, is not easy to get. Then you have to rescue each frog located in Termina. Then, lastly, you have to make sure that you defeat Goat in the Snowhead Temple for it to be springtime. I hope that's worth it because in the end, you get treated to the frog's adorable, croaking concert. Swoon.
One of the two options at the Anju and Kafei side quest will lead you to another side quest to complete. If you give the letter to the postman will go and deliver the letter. Once he's done, go talk to him. He says he's finally fulfilled his life as a postman and will give you the hat in return. It's really enriching to see this moment when that's what this whole game is about. Don't worry, Mr. Postman, we will honor your memory forever. The true hero of the American people.
Everyone seems to overlook this quest. It's disgusting, disturbing, but so freaking hilarious. Inside of the Stockpot Inn, there's an unseen man who is in dire need of toilet paper, so it's up to Link to spare a square. According to Shigeru Miyamoto, this guy's appearance and origin comes from a Japanese horror story. If you fulfill his need, he'll reward you with a piece of heart, and I seriously do not want to know where that came from. The most bizarre part of this is that you can use any type of paper that you happen to have on you. You can use the title deeds, the special delivery, or even the love letter. But be careful, as giving these items will hinder your other side quests. Otherwise, just go back to day one and let this poor dude suffer with no toilet paper. Poor guy.
I'm sure almost 99% of y'all didn't see this coming. How can we not put the Anju and Kafei quest at number 1?
This side quest is by far the mother of all side quests in Majora's Mask. It starts on the first day and ends just near the final hour of the final day. It deals with having to bring two lovers back together, and every move is of the utmost importance. The reason why Kafei won't see Anju in person is because he's been turned into a child by the Skull Kid, and his engagement mask was stolen by the town thief. She has decided to wait for Kafei like they promised, and moments later, Kafei arrives to deliver one of the most beautiful moments in video game history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, and all that jazz.
Be sure to leave your own top 10 side quest list in the comments below. We certainly can't wait to see our favorite side quest in Majora's Mask 3D. And a big thanks to Drake for coming on today. Also check out his unpopular Majora's Mask opinions video featuring Yuri of Wind.
See you next time, and thanks for watching.